Hey guys, how we doing tonight? Kenny B here from Cities and Suburbs. Welcome aboard. Thank you to my good friend Johnny E over at Torn Sage on YouTube. Great tunes. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate that. And please subscribe and like John's channel. He's over on YouTube. Great music. A lot of feeling, a lot of thought goes in his tunes. So thank you. Cities and Suburbs 112 20 23. Real quick, my first video of the year, and I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but and I'm usually pro Worcester, and I'm keeping this show local. Not just today, but I'm going to really try to focus on more, which I think I do a decent job with the local, issues, and it is a community issues page. So if you have ideas, please like, subscribe. We always encourage you to do that. But tonight I was thinking and talking with a lot of people. I said, what are the things in the coming year that you can't do in Worcester, particularly downtown Worcester? We're so focused on Polar Park. Polar Park's thinking about having, the hockey during the winter, and it's great. And we've got all these nice creative ideas for the Canal District. Where are they for Main Street? Main Street is still struggling. I am going to keep doing a video and videos of about the recovery of Main Street, because it is not recovering. It's getting a touch here and there. I've gone to the Worcester Redevelopment Authority's website. I've seen their plan. You've got to get through all the outdated plans before you get to the, what they really want to do. But there's so many closings going on, particularly not just in the Canal District. Canal District is the restaurants closing. One restaurant closes, another one comes in, occupies the space, But these are the things that you can't do in downtown Worcester right now. There's no movie theaters. There are no movie theaters in downtown or in Worcester at all. It's the only city of its size in the country that doesn't have a movie theater. All right. No malls. We all know how that worked out on Front Street. Greendale Mall is gone. Even the Auburn Mall, suburban. Malls, I hate malls anyway. They suck. They're boring. There's nothing. They're anticipated. You go and you know what you're getting. There's no Main Street retail in Worcester. We have the Owl Shop that's been there for 75 years, closing, moving to New Hampshire, relocating to New Hampshire. And then they'll actually be able to expand their tobacco line and sell menthol tobacco, because you can't do that in Massachusetts. The Maker to Maine was a restaurant on Main Street, gone. Z Cafe, been there for a while, by State Opticians, gone. On the other side of town, Keola Equipment, that's been there for 65 years, gone. And I think it's because we've been infatuated with with Front Street. Okay? We're still infatuated with Front Street. We've done the Midtown Mall over, great, the old Woolworths. We've knocked down the hideous white elephant that was the Worcester Center Galleria, great. We put in high-end housing, great. We've got, high-end restaurants, the 110 Grill and the AC Hotel. And, I get nervous when I see that, because I don't see anybody downtown, okay? And that are going to patronize these places. Hotels, they have to be driven and filled by events, conferences, things like that. Worcester definitely has enough hotels to have good conferences, and to be able to hold several hundred people for conferences and meetings and things like that. So, but the AC Hotel is like a concept hotel and pretty high end. 110 Grill's right next to it. There's another steak restaurant, steakhouse that opened downtown, high end. I'm not sure what that is. There's a high-end coffee shop down there. But you walk past Front Street and you go up the main street and there is nothing to do. The newsroom, that's been there for several years from Front Street to Main Street, that's closing. So we've got closing, and nothing's opening. And the buildings themselves downtown, particularly on Main Street, vacant buildings really, they're not very attractive, and they need to be cleaned, they need to be sandblasted. The Commerce building is filthy on the outside. It just looks old and run down, and I don't blame some of these businesses for closing. So what do you think? What is the history of Main Street? If Worcester does not get off its ass and really look at Main Street, I think before we even looked at the old Worcester Center, we should have looked at Main Street and given it its due day. That was the retail sector of Worcester for 100 years. And now it's whatever. We tinker with the Canal District, we got the Front Street, but I'm not seeing anything that's bringing people downtown looking for that quote unquote density. Then we can bring retail back. I think bring it back. Be bold. Grow a pair, Worcester, please. Get some people back. If I lived downtown Worcester, I wouldn't even know where to go freaking buy a sandwich. Particularly right now, everything's closed. So much for your 9-to-5 city, folks. But anyway, let me know in your comments below. All right, talk to you soon. Kenny B here, signing out from Cities and Suburbs. Take care. We'll see you next time. Like and subscribe, please. I'm looking for more subscribers in 2023. That's on my wish list. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Take care.